Shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rightly dividing the word, the truth, and sincerity. And shalom to you believers, the Akim Wa Akwakim. So, I was watching one of the brothers from GMS Vegas, and he went into this video where Nori was talking about the three doors. And, in the scriptures, it tell you what, turn not to the right hand nor to the left. All right. That we must keep our eye single, straightforward. All right. And again, he went into three doors. There was one that was straight, one to the left, and one to the right. All right. So I'm going to let this video play, and then we're going to get the scriptures. Matter of fact, before we even start the video, Proverbs 4:25, it says, "Let thy eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil." All right. And, a lot of times our people, going into the industry, anybody for that matter, but just speaking on the Israelites, our people, they get turned out. They do all type of things that go against their character. All right. Go against, men have to sell out, and, they have to have their manhood taken, man. Okay. And all type of acts that only the Lord knows. All right. When you get this in the, that's why we are not to love the world. All right. And when you're dealing with Satan, man, it might look pretty, but it ain't. Proverbs 4:25 again in the NLT, it says, "Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Mark out a straight path for your feet. Stay on a safe path." All right. And this word is a safe path. When you following what the word tell you, when you, looking straight ahead, not drifting. Okay. Meaning you're not letting distractions take you, because things will happen, but you're not just giving to the pleasures, to the distractions, all right, to the cares of this life. Okay, you do got to work, pay your bills. You got a family, you got to take care of your family. You got to take care of yourself. All right, but just not totally into chasing a bag and, with all the cares that come with this life, then, you can find yourself on that safe path in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, because the scriptures will never stir you the wrong way. Okay, verse 27, don't get sidetracked. All right, see, keep your foot from following evil. All right, and a lot of people in this industry, mainly all of them, is evil because they had to sell out. They give into all type of demons. All right, because they was brought in from somebody. Everybody was brought in. All right, so take a new artist like Glorilla. All right, who already was a hellion, but best believe if you keep seeing her, year after year, she keep being on the wars or winning the war, she keep having success and fame, that means guess what? She's not keeping her foot from the evil. She's selling out more and more. She's doing the things to please Satan, the things to please, the evildoers of this world. All right. Other than that, you ain't gonna be in the game. We'll see her this year, and then you won't see her no more. You'll look up a couple years like, what happened to Glorilla? Well, if she don't sell out all the way, if she don't keep doing wicked things behind those closed doors, well, you're gonna keep seeing her. If she don't, then you won't see her. That's how this game goes. That's why you will see somebody in the game and they'll be called a one-hit wonder. And it's not just because they didn't have the talent to write other songs that was hits. No, it's because most of the time behind closed doors, they didn't do certain things. They didn't take certain deals. That's why you don't see them no more, you know? All right, so I'm going to play this video.
Clip that Nori said. Nori from the Drink Kings, he said himself. I'm going to play this and I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary. It's a level of success where it's a door. It's a door. When you platinum and you getting 50,000 a show, I've been there. There's a door that you can walk in. I'm not sure if it's homo or if it's Illuminati. I just didn't take that though. I went straight. What do you mean? This is when you get to a level of success, when you getting 30, 40, 50,000 a show, you platinum, you running across the world. There's 3 different doors, right? There's 3 different ways to walk. There's to the left, there's to the right, and then there's straight. Straight is you're on your own. Let's see if you continue this success, young man. Let's see if it's all about your skills, young man. Let's really see that when you went straight. To the right, I'm not sure if that's the homo shit right there. And then there's to the left, I'm not sure if there's some sacrifice shit going on right there. I'm not sure because I went straight. But I was offered these doors. It's just you were offered some gay shit? No. I'm saying that to the right when I seen it, those was those guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Those different people, which I have no problem with. You know, that's y'all. You feel me? And I just chose to go straight. And I haven't been platinum since. So yeah, I'm back.
So you see, it's 3 doors. You heard what he said. All right. He said he went straight. And he was being facetious when he said, you know, if you go straight, they'll tell you, like, let's see, young man, if it's about your talent. Because it's not just about your talent. Now, you do need a certain level of talent. All right. But at the end of the day, you got a little talent. They're going to carry you. They're going to make sure you have the opportunities. You're on the billboards. You're on the radio. You're getting the radio spins. You're on the tours. You're getting the features. Okay? They making sure that. Okay? Why? Because you're walking through the doors that they need you to walk through. You're doing the things that they need you to do behind the closed doors. Okay? 3 doors. And that's funny that the scriptures say what? Let's get it again. Because see, Satan, he knows the scriptures too. All right. It could be, when I was watching the brother video, I thought that in the spirit, like, you know, a lot of times these Satanists, they take things out the scriptures and they pervert them. So they could know these scriptures about not turning to the left and to the right, but going straight. See? Proverbs 4 in the NLT, 25, look straight ahead. Fix your eyes on what lies before you. Didn't he say he went straight? Now Nori, he haven't been platinum since. I think, what was the name of that? I forgot the name of that album that he had. I think that went platinum. All right, he had that big album back in the day, but you ain't really seen Nori on the rap scene going big. He ain't been big since the late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. But I mean, he still got his shows, and you might see him in little stuff. So you don't know what he's doing, but he haven't done what other artists have done. You could tell. They say look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Mark out a straight path for your feet. Stay on the path. Don't get sidetracked. See? Don't get sidetracked. And just in the spirit, he said it was 3 doors. He said it was a straight, the left and the right. Proverbs 4:27, it says what? Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. See? Remove thy foot from evil. Now, when you go to, I think what's that, Matthew 4? No, that's Matthew 6. I believe 6. What 2? Yep. Matthew 6 and I'm gonna start at verse 22. It says, "The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, see, single eye, the whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?" Okay? So your eye gotta be single, straight, tunnel vision. All right, really focus on this truth. All right, not given to pleasures and distractions and lust and things of that nature. All right, focus on the word. What do Sirach? What's that? Sirach 39, I believe. Let's get that, and then we'll come back because I didn't want to butcher it. Yep. Ecclesiasticus 39:1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in the meditation thereof. Right. You always thinking about these scriptures. In your daily life, precepts should pop up in your head. You know, it should. Precepts should pop up and then make you act upon the situation you in. Continuing on, we'll seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies, right? Steady on our watch, steady watching, whether it be the news, things like that, brothers, videos. Okay, if you're a teacher, teaching. All right, but just on that watch because, you know, things are moving. All right, occupied in them prophecies. And you know, it's a lot going on right now. It's a lot. All right. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High is occupied in the meditation thereof. See? Now going back to Matthew 6 and 22, it says the light of the body is the eye. All right. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. Right. And Proverbs will tell you don't turn to the left and turn to the right. All right. Don't be distracted. Verse 23, but if thy eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light if therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon, and all these people in the industry serve mammon. All right, all of them serve mammon. Even people that's just so occupied in their bag. You got street cats. They serve mammon. All right. They don't serve the Lord. All right. They robbing, stealing, killing, drug dealing, you know, to make a buck. All right. Maybe even might be a pimp. You got women who's into prostitution. All right. Selling themselves, turning tricks. They even robbing, maybe even stealing and killing. They in the street life. That's serving mammon. All right. And you can't serve the Lord and mammon. Most of the time, if you just about your money, as far as just so heavily into chasing a bag, you going all out, you can't serve the Most High because you're going to have to do things. All right. Even if you're not in the streets per se. All right. You could be in the corporate world, but you could still be doing shady things. You could still be a thief. All right. You could still be getting over on people. All right. So now, going back, I want to go back to, matter of fact, because you remember he said that you know, he didn't go to the left or to the right. He went straight, and he said he haven't been platinum ever since. He said he ain't been platinum ever since. All right, when you go to Ecclesiasticus 20, verse 29, it says what? Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. Now, I jumped the gun because I was supposed to start at verse 9, but the reason why I want to get this scripture is too, it said presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. Right. You got a lot of people in the industry, they can't speak the truth. All right. They can't speak the truth about the LGBT, the alphabet community, the rainbow community. They can't speak the truth on injustices that happen with our people. Take Kyrie, how he got ran through the mill. All right, for posting something that was presenting somewhat of the truth, because when you go into that documentary, it's not the, but us being Israelites and things of that nature, yeah, that was true. All right. So, but he can't reprove. LeBron James, Beyonce, all of them, they can't reprove this system because guess what? They got presents and gifts. All right. They got money and fame. And if they do reprove or tell the truth, all that is going to be took. That's why Kanye on that video, what did he say? He said, I sold my soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal, but at least it came with a couple toys like a Happy Meal. See, presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise. All right, because Kanye West, he's not a stupid guy. He's an intelligent guy with a talent. You could tell. When he first came in, he had that song, Jesus Walks. He had a spiritual aspect about him, okay? Because he's an Israelite, all right? But they took that and perverted it, all right? Continuing on, it says, and stop up his mouth that he cannot reprove. See, and when Kanye West was coming out and he was speaking some truth, all right, what did they do? They took they started stripping him. Because those presents and gifts, all right, it can destroy you, man. That's why people don't tell the truth. That's why if you ask certain celebrities, they oh no comment. They ain't gonna even speak on it. They don't even want to get mixed up in it. Matter of fact, some of them will go even further and condemn the other celebrities that's trying to come out and tell the truth. See, those presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, man. Now, when you jump up to verse 9, it says, there is a sinner that have good success in evil things, and there is a gain that turneth to loss. See? Because, like he said, he ain't walked through the left or the right, and he haven't been platinum since. All right, but you got a lot of artists that did take those doors. All right, and guess what? They end up dying with nothing. See? And there's gain that turneth to loss. You got a lot of these celebrities that sold out, gave up, they gave up their manhood. They acted out of character, and then they ended up with nothing. They still ended up broke. Verse 10, there's a gift that shall not profit thee, and there's a gift whose recompense is double, right? Soul is through, bugged out. You got celebrities that have been just ran through the mill, man, where they bugged out. Look at Doja Cat right now, man. She was a pretty little chick, with some talent. She still got the talent, but look how she's dressing and acting. She shaved off all her hair, her eyebrows, and acting crazy. See? That there's a sinner that have good success in evil things, and there's a gain that turneth to loss. She lost her soul, man. She in the game. She's bugged out, man. Look at a lot of these celebrities who just bugged out. Kanye, he kind of bugged out to a degree. He be speaking some things, but he's still bugged out, man. You think that thing with his mom don't bother him? He got demons, man. It's things that haunt him. I just think Kanye one of them people that it haunt him badly, and he gotta speak. He gotta try to say the truth, but he can't go too far. He know he in a trick bag. He know what he have done behind those closed doors is wrong, and it eat him up. I think it really bother him. Things bother him in this industry. That's why you will see him go on a rant. People just think he crazy ranting, but really it's eating him up, the things that he have done or have to do. That's what I feel in my heart about Kanye West. Okay? But there's a gift that shall not profit thee, and there's a gift who recompenses double, right? And the thing about it is you sell out to this evil, wicked man, okay? And you gonna be destroyed, man. You sell out to Satan, the Lord gonna destroy you. All right. And then if you go against the grain, okay, then he gonna make sure he destroy you. Those at the top, they'll destroy your character. They assassinate your character. Look what they did to Bill. Look at Bill Cosby. Look at R. Kelly. All right, look at Bill Cosby. He was squeaky clean. All right, in front of the people. But look, he went from squeaky clean to now he what? He might be a registered sex offender or something like that. They took his money. He don't have that same image. He's not the same Bill Cosby he was in the 80s. No nobody he's the running joke of somebody who will drug you and mess with you, man. That's what you think. That's what you will see about Bill Cosby now. His show got pulled down. They don't even play the Cosbys no more. I haven't seen it. R. Kelly. They ain't gonna play his music. All of that success and fame he had. See? And there's Game that turned into Lost. DMX, like the brother had mentioned, DMX. All of the platinum albums and touring and things. And when he died, he basically died broke. For somebody that was of his stature, he died broke. I think even Tupac was like that. Now his estate might be making money now, but initially, I think they said he only had like 100,000, a couple. I mean, it could be false, but he didn't have what he should have had. Nor DMX. DMX should have had millions, man. This man was in big pictures, all of them albums. He could have been, getting his royalties and stuff. His kids, they should be straight. I don't know how straight they is, but they were saying DMX ain't have what he should have had. All right. See? He sold out to the devil. All right. Matter of fact. And we see it all the time with these celebrities, man. They come in the game, they have a lot of success, and then they die broke. Or you see them broke, or you see them just bugged out. Look at all these women getting these plastic surgeries. Look at Lil' Kim, man. She bugged out. Look at her face. She doing well for herself financially, but she look at her face. Look at that, man. Look at her face. When you look at Lil' Kim compared to how she was in 97, 98. Now you look at her. Crazy. Job 27:8. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he have gained, when the Most High taketh away his soul? Yep. I mentioned Doja Cat. If you look at her, she be acting crazy, man. Why? Because it's the things behind the closed doors that she's doing. That's why you will see somebody come into the game and they'll have a certain, take Rihanna. When she came in, she was all nice and jolly. And if you look at her first album cover and now look at her, and matter of fact, let's do this. Watch this. Because I remember somebody else bringing it up. And you see this a lot with artists. Now, look at Rihanna. Look at this. This was Rihanna first album. If It's Loving That You Want. Look at her. She was young. Of course she was younger, okay? But she look at her. Look at her whole image. It's bright and bubbly. Look at her. All right. Now, let's look at her now. I don't know what's her latest album. Now look. See? The black. Look at the image. It's not the same. Now she pregnant and stuff now, but you see? That's a whole different Rihanna. That was one of her album covers. That's a whole different Rihanna. She had that one album called R. I believe it was called R or something like that. Yeah, this one. See? That's what happened when you get in the game. It went from that bright, bubbly image to look at what you see right there. You see that a lot with artists. I see, you see that a lot with artists, man. You can do that even with Beyonce. Beyonce was bright and bubbly. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you could be like, oh, they was younger and all. I mean, that plays somewhat a factor, about the image. She was young, but if you look at her, see, she was with Destiny Child. You see them younger Beyonce images. But then if you look at her now, see, now she's Sasha Fierce. See, look at the eyes. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's a darker image. All right? And that's just not age. That's in the game. That's of being in the game. See? And that right there is a Baphomet. You see? That's being in the game. See? Look at the eyes. Look at the whole picture. That's being in the game. Look at the Baphomet right there. See? That's being in the game. That's selling your soul. All right? Job 27:8. For what is the hope of the hypocrite, though he have gained, when the Most High taketh away his soul? See? That's from being in the game, man. All right? Let me go back there. All right. Matter of fact, what was that? Presence, Ecclesiastes 20:29. Presence and gift blind the eyes of the wise and stop above his mouth that he cannot reprove. All right. All right. A gift destroyeth the heart, man. Okay. Now I'm gonna end off here. I'm gonna end off here. But that's from being in the game, man. When you go to Matthew 4, it said, then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. All right. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, and you see the Satan, he knows the spiritual being Satan, he knows the scriptures. And his counterpart, the so-called white man, know the scriptures. When you get talking to the elites, they know the scriptures. All right. That's why I said in the spirit about them 3 doors, one on the left, one on the right, and one is straight. Hey, the scriptures tell you what, don't turn to the left or to the right. See? And Nori said the straight door mean you on your own, but the left and the right mean what? You're going to have to do things, but you will more than likely have continued success. But the scriptures tell you don't turn to the left and to the right. See, they pervert everything in the scriptures. That's why the scriptures tell you a man shouldn't deal with a man, but they tell you it's okay. His love is love. See? Matthew 4:3, and when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of the Most High, command these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out the mouth of the Most High. See? And that was Satan basically perverting the scriptures, telling them, hey, command needs to be made to bread. But Yahushua combated him with scriptures. Verse 5, then the devil taketh him up to the holy city and sendeth him on a pinnacle of the temple and said unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, see, this is Satan, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee. See, Satan knows this. And in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against the stone. Yahushua said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Again, the devil taketh him up into a exceeding high mountain, and showing him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them. And he said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. See? And that's exactly what this white man wants you to do, is worship him. Because he works with Satan. He works on that left-hand side. All these Amalekites, all these fake J people, they deal with those left-hand energies. And they want you to worship them, which in turn you worship Satan. All right. If thou wilt fall down and worship me, then Yahushua said, Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. Right. See? And that's why when you come into the game, if you don't worship them and, be a Satan worshiper and don't do the rituals and things, you don't make it. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That's why Satan was able to take him up on that high mountain and show him the kingdoms of the world and all the glory of them. See? Because they got this world. All right. That's why the believers, we can't, we can't go to that level of success. Because then we going to have to what? Serve mammon. We're going to have to be Satan worshipers. And no, that ain't what we want. That ain't what we gonna do. Lord willing. All right. We believe in Yahushua, man. All right. We want to serve him. Because Yahushua ain't got no tricks. When he give us presents and gifts, it ain't no strings attached, basically. But just to serve him and be righteous. But it ain't a matter of you gotta sell your manhood out. You gotta do abominable acts. No. Yahushua don't require that. The Lord don't require that. He require good. He don't require evil. See? And this world is temporal. But with the Lord, it's eternal. The Lord promised us a kingdom, man. And that's what we looking towards. We looking forward to. Not a couple $1 million and, some fame, and then you in the game. And now, 10 years later, it's a new rapper. They don't even remember you no more. See? But that's a corruptible crime. See? Tupac, even Muhammad Ali, who all the great artists, Beyonce, Jay-Z, all of them, they got corruptible crimes. Because guess what? Years go down the line, they still, might be living good, but who remembers, nobody's listening to Tupac is not the hardest artist no more. Okay? Muhammad Ali is not the heavyweight champion no more. Mike Tyson is not, the baddest man on the planet no more. Michael Jordan is not the best player in the NBA. All right? Temporal things is this earth. All right? Because if not, Michael Jordan could compete with LeBron James, and then we could just, the debate could be over. They could just go on the court and settle the score. But no, LeBron James ain't going to be the best player. All right? Forever. He's not going to play forever. That's corruptible crown, Slocky. But see, with us, the incorruptible crown, you have it forever. It's eternal, man. Okay? So, Lord willing, this is edifying to the next lesson. Shalom.